It's now 12 minutes after 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I guess the show must go on, so
And,
let me change it.
Well, you know, that has been one of your mantras all along through the years. No? You
Yeah.
said the show must go on.
Yeah.
So this morning we want to welcome in studio, we have Diana Perfit from, and as she mentioned a little earlier, she is from Galen University. We should be joined as well by Hugo Gonzalez via Zoom pretty shortly. Mm-hmm. And this morning, Ms. Diana, we're talking Galen University's Northern Campus. For folks who might not have heard about it, tell us a little bit about the Northern Campus.
Good morning, Ms. Ava, Chief. It's a pleasure to be here this morning. Good morning to our viewing audience. Galen has opened a Northern Campus at Centro Escolar Mexico Junior College. It is a campus that we will be offering certain programs from. And so we launched the Northern Campus in February of this year, and we're actually going to have our first cohort of face-to-face students in September. And so it's a natural extension of Galen University, and we are really happy to be able to take that service to our northern students. We do have quite a number of students coming to Galen out of Corozal and Orange Walk, and we do have a good working relationship with Centro Escolar, SEMJC, and so we believe that it was a natural, decision, you know, because of the relationship that we do have, and because of what we foresee as a need in the north.
You mentioned the first cohort of face-to-face, so you've been operating online since February? How has that been going?
So we've had a small cohort since we launched. So in our spring semester, we had students who applied, but they all wanted online. And so that is one of the important clarifications that I want to make this morning, that when you apply, you're applying to Galen University. You have the option of taking classes at the Northern Campus, at our Central Farm Campus, and online. The Central Farm Campus will be offering face-to-face programs in about six different programs under the three faculties at Galen. You'll be able to take some of the classes face-to-face because it will be a hybrid or a blended or a dual modality, whatever our viewing audience understands. So while you'll be some classes face-to-face and some online, right, through the Northern Campus. Because and I'm saying that because we've had people ask us, I want to come to Galen and the Northern Campus, but I want to go online. And so I think it's important to make the distinction or the clarification that you're applying to Galen. It doesn't matter if you come to the Central Farm Campus, the Northern Campus, online. You can pick which one works for you.
So you offer all your classes online, so I would have that option, or are there classes that I would have to be
Face
on
to
location?
face. So for the Northern Campus, there are people who want some face-to-face classes. And so the programs being offered that will have some face-to-face classes at the Northern Campus, under the Faculty of Business, it's Business Administration, Accounting, Hospitality and Tourism, and Entrepreneurship. Those are the courses under the Faculty of Business and Entrepreneurship. For the programs underneath the Faculty of Education, it will be Elementary Education and the Cert Ed program. So that Cert Ed program is for secondary educators who want to become leaders in secondary schools, right? And then under the Faculty of after the Faculty of Arts, Science and Technology, we have Environmental Science and Computer Science. We already have quite a growing cohort for the Computer Science for the SEMJC for this coming fall semester.
Okay. I think we've been joined by our other guests.
Yes.
So Hugo Gonzalez.
Hugo Gonzalez.
Oh, there's Hugo. Morning,
Hi,
Hugo.
good morning.
Morning, Hugo. How are you?
Okay.
I can't hear
We're
Hugo.
we're not getting the audio.
Technical. We're not getting Hugo's audio. We're seeing him.
We're seeing him, but not hearing him
Not
yet.
hearing him.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, so Hugo is the coordinator of the Northern Campus. And so he's on with us this morning to talk about the relationship as well and how this works. So.
It's a very good relationship between Galen and Escuela Secundaria Técnica Mexico, right? Right? very good relationship. I remember visiting and having a good time there, you know.
Yeah. It's Centro Escolar
Mexico.
Junior
Yeah.
College,
Junior
because they have the high
They
school
have the high
as well.
school. I was mixing up the
It's
high
a long
school.
name, I know, so you have to think through all the letters in the acronym.
Yes.
Yes.
But it's a good move by Galen, of
It is
course.
a good move, yes.
So how many students, because you said you started back in February online, how many students were there?
We
registered?
had 10 students. Yeah, so but it was just launched. It was students who were just learning about it, and so they came so they joined the existing classes, and so that's important as well. So for a face-to-face class to take place, you have to have enough students who want to do it face-to-face, and none of those students wanted face-to-face. They were all working, and we find that the online option remains a very important service that we offer. We have, particularly coming out of COVID, a lot of people have gotten jobs and do not want to give up their jobs, but they still want to continue their education. And so we offer the online modality that lots of our working students opt for. But there are those students who, like, for example, they say, I can't learn maths online, you know, and I can't, and so they want that face-to-face. And we have students coming straight out of junior college, or some that are coming straight from high school, because we are a 4-year college, right, or university, so who want some of that face-to-face. But saying that, I want to say that if you're going to take the Northern Campus classes, you have to have graduated with a junior college degree. So it is a continuation after you finish your junior college. It's an opportunity to get your bachelor's degree, and where it is right there in your front yard. Yeah.
It provides a little bit of convenience. Well, not a little bit, a whole lot of convenience that you don't have to be moving around. You know, you can just travel right to there, San Roman. Is it in San Roman?
San Antonio, is it?
Nah, I think it's San Roman.
San Roman?
Yeah.
I should know this, right?
Yes.
San Roman. Thank you,
Yeah.
Chief and Mr. Ava.
But what has the interest been like since then, though? You mentioned you started off with 10.
Yeah,
What
so-
has it been like since then?
Oh, it has been really good. We have been doing a lot of marketing and awareness in the North. So it seems like we've said the North has become our second home. We're there every month, maybe twice a month, 3 times a month. And we find every time we go, there are more people who are just finding out. And so that's good, because the awareness is important. This is a new venture for us. But we have a lot of interest for this new academic year that's coming up, with who go in.
Well, who go in command, you know,
Yeah, who
things
go-
will happen.
Exactly.
Who make things happen, you know.
Absolutely. So it was actually quite a pleasure for us. We did a recruitment on the day when the SEMJC students were going to school for their regalia for graduation. So we were there. We thought it would have been a good time. It was such a successful recruitment. The students were able to start their applications, answer questions. They're now thinking graduation, but yes, what's next? So it was really a good event for us to do. But there's a lot of interest coming out. We find wherever we go, people would come and they would say, "Oh, I heard you on radio this morning," or "I heard that you're here," and they would bring their children with them, or they would come by themselves. They come and they ask questions. So the interest is absolutely there. I know more and more people want to continue their education, and we're encouraging. That's one of our campaigns. We're encouraging people to continue what you've started. I know some people have been out of school for a while. And they're kind of hesitant about going back, a little bit intimidated. School can be intimidating, you know. If you've stepped away from the classroom for a while,
Well, you have to readjust.
10 years pass, and you're like, geez, can I really do this anymore? And you can, you know, and Galen is proud to say we provide the support on our student services side of what we offer. We really do a lot of, provide a lot of services because we want our students to succeed. And so we offer mentoring. There's a peer mentor that's assigned to you. You can ask for tutoring. We have a counselor on campus that's available for all of our students, no matter if you're online or not, or face-to-face. And so we have a full-time student affairs director. And just the nature of the university, it is very supportive. So that is that's part of what gives Galen its competitive advantage, beside the fact that we do offer excellence in education, and it is evident in the students that we graduate and where they are and everywhere in this world, and in Belize.
Is there a particular area of interest for most of your students? Or is
From
it
the Northern
varied?
Campus?
Yeah.
From the Northern Campus, we see a lot of requests for computer science. Because remember, SEMJC has a lot of technical to
Yes.
it, aspects to it, and they do have a strong computer science information systems program, and we are seeing that coming out. We have quite a few, I would want to say almost 15 students coming already for that particular cohort. There's interest in environmental science out of the North, and business administration and accounting. Those are the areas we're seeing right now. Well, teachers are everywhere, so there's always a need for classes that will cater to our teachers. And so we offer our education programs fully online to accommodate working teachers. So it's after they get home in the evenings, they can do their courses. But we're going to see if there's enough need where we can offer a few of their courses face-to-face, if that's what is necessary.
Have we sorted out our audio situation with Ugo yet, Giovanni? That we can hear from Ugo? Not yet.
Not as yet.
We have not
Okay.
sorted that out yet.
Yeah, oh my. Yeah.
But we want to say good morning to Ugo Gonzalez
Yes,
anyway.
we do.
Hopefully we can get it on before the end of the discussion.
Yes, absolutely.
Because he's key and instrumental in all of this.
Yes,
you know.
Chief and Ms. Sava, he is, and viewing audience, Hugo is a key and very instrumental part of this relationship.
That's right.
So we do want to hear from Hugo, and it was funny. We were on a previously on a radio station, and Hugo in the North, and Hugo, after we finished our English, he tripped into a full Spanish translation
Yes.
and repeat, ensuring that the northern population were receiving what information we were sharing. So, yeah, Hugo is good to work with, and he
Dynamic, he's very forward thinking.
yes, and
you know.
yeah, very forward thinking, and he's well known in his for what he brings to the academics and education sector in the North.
That's for sure.
Yeah. So the Centro Escolar Mexico, where it's located, we thought it was a good location as well. It's maybe 30 minutes from Orange Walk, maybe a little bit.
About that, yeah.
So it's close to Orange Walk and not at all far from Corozal. And so somebody was asking, why did you all select Centro Escolar and not maybe one of the colleges in Corozal? I'm like, because of its location. It services both Orange Walk and Corozal districts, right? So it really is well, in terms of location, it's a perfect location to offer
and the quality there is quite good as well, from what I observed when we visited.
Yes.
You know, that the quality of education, the quality of teaching, the rapport between teachers and students, you know.
Yes.
I thought that was,
It is an
from what I
exemplary
saw,
junior
was
college
good.
in our country, and so we are absolutely pleased to be partnering with them for this, for our northern campus.
No, because you mentioned
So Ugo is back?
yeah.
Okay, let's hear from Ugo then. Okay, 1 second. Giovanni says.
Yes.
Okay.
You were asking me.
No,
Ms. Sava?
I in terms of, because you mentioned this is graduation time, students looking forward. For somebody who wants more information, want to look at all that Galen has to offer, how can they do so?
So you can go on our website and look around it, and there's all of our programs are on our website. All of our application forms are there under the Forms tab. You'll find all of them. One thing that we're just recently doing is when we first launched the Northern Campus, we had created a Northern Campus application, and then there was our existing application. Yesterday we were finalizing the amalgamation of them. I'm like, it's one university. It's going to be one application form, and you just say which campus you are hoping to do. So that will go up today as a revised version of our application form. But yes, so we're on our website has a lot. We do a lot of recruitment. We try to. This is what we call our summer madness. So we go into the communities. During the regular school year, we are in the schools, but we've been hitting all the districts and towns. This weekend we'll be in San Pedro and Kikaka. So Friday in Kikaka, Saturday in San Pedro, and Saturday we also have a team going to the Mango Fest.
Yeah, there's Hugo.
All right.
There's Hugo.
There's Hugo. Hi, Hugo.
Hi, pleasant good morning, everybody.
Morning
Good
to you,
morning.
Hugo.
And let me start off by sharing my condolences to you all, especially to you, Chief, and the entire Love family on the loss of your friend.
Yes.
And yes, thank you all very much. It is really nice to join you this morning on the show and to share a little bit about what we are doing here. Exciting times here at Centro Escolar Mexico Junior College as we embark on our partnership with Galen University to get the Northern Campus going and having students coming in for the upcoming semester.
Indeed.
Indeed. Yes.
So talk to us about how has it been going so far?
Well, it has been very exciting. We have embarked on a marketing campaign, one that has been very active, and students are certainly responding to the fact that they will now have a university presence close to home. And so students are applying for the various options that Ms. Diana mentioned earlier. Some want to come back to face-to-face classes here at SMJC, while others that are working will definitely opt to go for that online education. However, the student interest has been aroused, and every day we are seeing more and more students inquire and applying for the Northern Campus or for Galen University.
Yeah.
And so there's my next question, Mr. Gonzalez, because, you know, students have so many options. Why should they choose Galen University?
Well, there are several factors. One, the education that Galen puts forth is very solid, of high quality. And two, for the people that live in this region, you know, financially, they do save some money. They don't have to be able to acquire funds for rent or food or for traveling and other things that they would need for their subsistence while going to university, you know. As well as, apart from the financial, we do intend to have a very healthy campus life for these students joining the Northern Campus. And more so, the program articulation that Galen has signed with all junior colleges across the country is one that is allowing students to transfer their credits from their respective junior colleges into Galen programs. And I think that is just awesome because we're giving them the opportunity to be able to, you know, to transcend into getting a bachelor's degree in 2 additional years after they finish their associate degree.
Also, all sound reasons for, you know.
All sound reasons.
Yeah.
Yes, Galen is a
solid.
viable option. Galen is accessible. Galen has a reputation of excellence that we strive every day to ensure that we uphold. And people like to say, oh, Galen is in the higher end. Yes, we pay for quality. And I mean, anything that you select, when you're selecting and you look, I am willing to pay more because I know what I'm getting is quality. And we're seeing more and more employers asking for Galen graduates. So the proof really is in our eagles. And once they leave the nest, which they never really leave because we
They never
always hold
leave.
them close, but once they graduate, we see that they really do very well. And so we are always looking for ways to make sure we showcase the excellence that Galen graduates and how well our Eagles are doing.
You mentioned the costs. Do you have payment plans? How does that work?
Yes, we have a finance office. Each student is offered a finance officer or assigned a finance officer. What we've injected into our admissions process now is a finance meeting. So we've had one, it was quite successful. So all applicants will be invited to a finance meeting where they hear about all the options that we have to offer and they find out who their finance officer is and they're to make a face-to-face appointment, be it virtual or you come in, right, to meet your finance officer. Whether you have the money, you have to borrow the money, or however we believe that is really it's going to be beneficial to all students. So Galen offers installment payments. So if you want to, you can come in and make that arrangement with the finance officer. and make it fit within your budget. We offer loans services at Galen, and we're currently partnering with DFC
Yeah.
Okay.
for loans. And so we will actually be at the DFC compound in Corozal on the 15th. To when we were in Corozal in Orange Walk, DFC called and said, well, we're having more and more people come and ask for loans to come to Galen. Would you like to? And so that is something that we're going to be doing and hopefully do at as many of the DFC offices as we can do. But we start with Corozal since Orange Walk, since they're the ones who asked us to kindly come and do it at their compound. So yes, we have a pending MOU with the DFC as well for the services that will be offered. And so Galen is looking for ways to ensure that people do not look at us and say, Galen is out of our reach. Galen is accessible.
It's accessible.
And we encourage you to invest in your education, pick the best that is available, because this is your education. This is your asset for a lifetime.
And Galen will work with you, like you're rightly saying.
Galen will work with you.
He'll work with you. And of course, they have a highly qualified faculty as well.
As well.
Right.
All right, well, I know we need to wrap up our conversation because we should have another set of guests
Well, we could
coming
maybe hear
in.
from Hugo
So,
again.
yes, so we need some closing comments. Mr. Hugo, you still there? Some closing
Yes.
comments. Some closing
Whatever
comments
you want
from
to say with Don Hugo that was not brought out or discussed, just feel free to say it.
Well, Chief, I would just like to encourage everyone to sign up and apply for Galen University and to explore the option of the Northern Campus. It is something great coming on board, and I certainly am here to serve the students that want to venture into this new idea and to experience it for themselves. Also, we like to extend an invitation to anyone that wants more information. They can visit us here at Centro Escolar Mexico Junior College, and we can do direct connections to people at the main campus so that they can get all the information that they require to make their transition into the university a smooth one. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you as well.
Earlier on, Diana told me that you said that very well in Spanish. So maybe you could say it in Spanish before you leave, Hugo.
Ok, sure, pues estamos dando una invitación cordial a estudiantes que tienen interés en seguir estudiando al nivel de licenciatura. Ya establecimos el campus de Galen aquí en el Centro Escolar México y nuestras puertas están abiertas para los que quisieran venir a consultar y a adquirir información de los diferentes programas que tenemos y estamos ofreciendo a jóvenes, incluso a personal que están laborando en estos instantes y quieren seguir desarrollándose como profesionales. Estamos para servirles y les hago esa invitación de venir a visitarnos y que tomen a Galen como una opción y que es algo que les va a ayudar a desarrollarse para que tengan un futuro más próspero. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias a usted, don Hugo González, y felicidades a nuestros amigos en SEMJC y en Galen Northern Campus.
Diana?
Gracias.
Yes, so it is always a pleasure to be on the morning show. Thank you for having us. I just want to say to our viewing audience that we have a campaign calling men and boys to come back to school. So we use some of our key men to do that. We're doing one with Velasquez. I forget his first name, sorry. But so he was on, and then we now have our national champion for the cross country doing the follow-up one. So look out for our ads that it's Jarrell Velasquez. Sorry, Jarrell. So Jarrell was on our first
Yes,
campaign,
Jarrell.
and now we have Oscar on our second Oscar Kiros. So
Oscar,
look out for
yes.
those. And indeed, we want to encourage men and boys to come back to school. Our Northern campus will be in full swing coming this fall semester. We encourage you to reach out to us for any clarifications you may need. And do not give up on your education. It is an absolute important part of your well-being and the type of life that you will be able to live. But once you have your education, I know it's cliche, but nobody can take away that one asset from you. So make sure you choose well. Choose Galen University.
All right. Very good and well said.
Yes, Coach. Thank you.
Diana Perfit and Hugo Gonzalez, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
here, and all the best.
Thank you, Ms. Ava. Thank you, Chief.
Okay, Miss Diana.
Thank you, Chairman.
Uh,
Thank you, Hugo.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, it's 37 and a half minutes past 8 o'clock. We take the break and come right back.